Hello and welcome to Lantern Lane Stories. Tonight's story is The Day the Sun Came Back to Cusco. Qoyllur wakes in darkness. Stone walls lean close around her. The thin mountain air of Cusco is very cold. She pulls her alpaca blanket tight. Through the window, the valley is still gray. Winter in the high Andes freezes everything. Footsteps come down the hallway. Her grandmother enters, holding a clay cup of warm chicha corn drink. Steam rises from it. "Wake up, little one," grandmother says, smiling wider than usual. "Today is the day." What day? Qoyllur sits up, rubbing sleep from her eyes. "Inti Raymi," grandmother says, as if saying a secret spell. "The festival of the sun." The name makes Qoyllur's skin prickle. For weeks, the whole village has whispered about it, but she has never seen it herself. "Tell me," Qoyllur asks from the beginning. Grandmother sits, the old wooden bed creaks. "Long, long ago, before even my great-great-grandmother was born, the Inca people made a festival on this day each year. They gathered to wake up the sun." "Wake it up?" Qoyllur is confused. The sun wakes itself. "Not in winter," grandmother says quietly. "In winter, the sun is tired. It rises late and sets early. It forgets to bring warmth, so the Inca people, our ancestors, they made a ceremony to remind the sun that we needed it." Qoyllur looks out at the gray sky. It does feel like the sun has forgotten them. By full sunrise, Qoyllur and grandmother join a river of people walking uphill towards Sacsayhuamán. Thousands move to get quiet and steady. The stone fortress emerges from the mist, blocks of stone, each one taller than two grown men. They fit together with no mortar, stone touching stone perfectly, as if they breathed together. "How old is this?" Qoyllur whispers. "Older than anyone can count," grandmother says. "The Inca built it 500 years ago, maybe more." The cold air smells like frost and turned earth. Qoyllur's breath comes out in white clouds that disappear into the mist. People around them wear clothes like Qoyllur has never seen. Deep reds from cochineal, a bug that makes dye. Yellows from flower petals, blues from minerals in the rocks. Each cloth is woven so tightly, with so many patterns, that Qoyllur could look at one forever and see something new. An old man walks near them with his young grandson. "This is what they said," the man is telling the boy. "For 400 years, Spain would not let us do this. The priests said our sun god was not real. They said our ceremony was wrong." "But you did it anyway?" the grandson asks. "In secret?" The man nods. "In songs only old people knew, in the way we planted seeds in our hearts, every winter solstice we said the prayers alone." Qoyllur squeezes her grandmother's hand. 400 years is longer than she can imagine. "Longer than anything. Did our family do that?" she asks. "Say the prayers alone?" "Every year," grandmother says. "Your great-grandmother taught your mother. Your mother taught me. I taught you, though you did not know it yet. Every time I told you stories about the sun coming back, I was saying the prayer." The plaza before Sacsayhuamán is now full. 20,000 people stand in the cold. Qoyllur has never seen so many faces. Drums begin, low, slow drums that sound like the earth's own heartbeat. Then the flutes, high and clear, singing in Quechua, the language her ancestors spoke, the language the sun understands. The sound makes her arms shiver. "Look," her grandmother points. "They come." Men and women in golden clothes. The gold is paint, but it shines in the early light, moves slowly across the plaza. They are actors, playing the Sapa Inca and the Qoya, the emperor and empress. "Are they pretending?" Qoyllur asks. "They are remembering," grandmother says. "They are showing us what our ancestors actually did." The ceremony unfolds. There are songs in Quechua that Qoyllur does not understand, but her body understands them. There are movements that look like dances, but feel like prayers. There are gifts offered: corn, cloth, the things the Inca people once gave to thank the sun. The sun itself is rising now. The first rays touch the tallest stones of Sacsayhuamán. The light spreads like honey across the ancient rocks. Do you see? Grandmother's voice is very quiet. This is what we gather for. Winter is when the sun is weakest. It is when we must reminded, we are here, we need you. Bring warmth, bring the growing season, bring life. Qoyllur watches the light climb higher and higher. She understands without anyone telling her that this is not just a party. This is a prayer that has lived in secret for 400 years. This is a hope that people kept alive in their hearts even when the Spanish said it was forbidden, and today this hope is alive in the open again. 20,000 people stood up and said, "We did not forget. The Sun Festival was never really gone." For the first time, Qoyllur feels part of something much larger than herself. Part of something that has been waiting 400 years to be said out loud. The ceremony lasts through the morning. Qoyllur stands beside her grandmother the whole time, watching, listening, learning. As the sun reaches its highest point, the ceremony slowly ends. The actors bow. The crowds begin to move, descending the mountain in long, quiet lines. Qoyllur and grandmother walk back down into the narrow stone streets of Cusco. The buildings seem even older now, golden in the sunlight. Will they do this again next year? Qoyllur asks as they walk. Every year now, grandmother says, people know the festival is not forgotten anymore, not hidden. It will happen again on June 24, every year from now on. But how? Qoyllur asks, if it was forgotten for 400 years, how do we know exactly what to do? Grandmother's eyes shine. There are old books. Books that were written before Spain came. Books that tell about the ceremony. A man named Garcilaso de la Vega. He was half Inca, half Spanish. He wrote down everything he remembered about Inti Raymi. His books were kept safe. And this year, a man named Faustino Espinosa took those old writings and taught people how to do the ceremony again. So the festival was alive in books all this time? Qoyllur marvels. It lived in 3 places, grandmother says. In books, in songs, in our hearts. They reach home as the afternoon light turns warm and golden. Through the window, Qoyllur can see Sacsayhuamán in the distance, still glowing in the sun. She sits on her bed and thinks about this. The Inca people created Inti Raymi 500 years ago to remind the sun that they needed it. And then Spain took that ceremony away for 400 years, and then the Inca people themselves, not as soldiers, not as an empire, but as a memory, as a song, as a secret in the heart, brought the ceremony back. The Sun Festival came home. Outside, the sun is still slowly sinking toward the west. But tomorrow, it will come back, and next year, and the year after, 20,000 people will gather at Sacsayhuamán to say, "We remember, thank you, sun. Come back, bring warmth, bring life." And so Cusco also slowly fell asleep. Good night.